So the Sunday shows this week fell on the occasion of the final day of the 4th year of the Iraq War. On Meet the Press, they decided to mark the anniversary by having a big panel discussion blowout, a whole hour debating the war. Against it, they had Admiral Joe Sestak, who's now a Democratic congressman, and they had a former Democratic congressman named Tom Andrews, who runs Win Without War now. And then on the pro-war side, they had Richard Pearl. Richard Pearl, a founder of the neocon Evil Eyebrow Brigade, the Axis of Eyebrows. Richard Pearl, a man whose opinion we apparently still seek in this country.
And a year from now, I'll be very surprised if there is not some grand square in Baghdad that is named after President Bush.
How's that turning out for you? Why do we still ask this man's opinion about anything? Honestly, would you ask Richard Pearl's opinion like about cheese, let alone the Iraq War of all things? Given that Richard Pearl has his picture in the encyclopedia under the entry for never listened to about Iraq. So who do you want to sit next to Richard Pearl to balance out the panel? Who can lend some gravitas, some credibility, some real distinction to the pro-war side of the debate? Who should you get? How about Tom DeLay? This is Tom DeLay's mugshot, by the way, taken on the occasion of his multiple felony indictments. Tom DeLay, indicted exterminator. They decided to go to him for some facts about Iraq and about the war on terror.
It's been 4 years since America has been attacked by these terrorists.
4 years, 2007. Did something bad happen in 2003 that I missed?
We have been fighting that war. Sure, it's been tough. We've had to write a complete new war manual.
Rewriting the war manual was really, totally the worst part.
We are fighting them. We are going after them where we can find them. Some say that the terrorists are coming to us because we're in Iraq.
Tom DeLay, not only a guy who got to vote on the war authorization in 2002, he's also now, while under multiple felony indictments, still considered to be an appropriate spokesman for why the war was such a great idea in the first place.
There's just all kinds of other reasons, but the real point is the main focus was the Middle East for the war on terror. There were more leaders and terrorists in the Middle East, and we had to go in there as part of the war on terror.
All kinds of reasons. All over the Middle East, there was terror. It's terrible. Anyway, the point here is not to debate Tom DeLay and talk about what's wrong with what comes out of his mouth on Meet the Press. The point here is, why is Tom DeLay the guy they booked to talk about Iraq on Meet the Press? Tom DeLay? Really? Maybe somebody else canceled? Maybe he hit the real guest over the head with a cudgel and was fending off the NBC security guards with roach bombs so he could keep his spot on the set? I don't know. That said, on the occasion of the Iraq War anniversary, I have been booked on CNN to talk about how tough it is to be short in America. They booked me for the Iraq War anniversary to talk about heightism. So, not sure what's best to complain about, really, where to start. This is the Rachel Maddow Show here on Air America Radio.